Okay, I do not have time like I usually do to do an intro because I don't know when maintenance starts, so we're going as far into Heresy as I can get because I kinda wasted too much time, so... Hopefully I can at least finish the story. I'll be really sad if I can't because that'll be the first time I haven't finished a story at all, and that's mostly would be my fault because I didn't uh didn't focus hard enough on the game, especially in the final week in the everything. So let's see what I can get done. I will warn if anything, if this part doesn't... Anyway, if this part doesn't, like, get a full video, I'll figure something out. If anything, I'll link the VOD to the last part. And then I'll give a disclaimer in the next... But yeah, no usual intro and stuff. We're gonna try to do part 2 and part 3 and finish Heresy. I will not be able to do everything though. Zod Quest is off the table, and a lot of other things are off the table now. Due to how limited time I have.
Savathûn has made her play. I feel the threads of her power. She would tear me from this prison and bind me to her throne world. The heretic queen, Eris, tells me that Savathûn's throne is a garden filled with light. That's not how I remember it. My sister's high coven was a place of sharp knives and subterfuge. No longer. She acts in earnest, and so she acts predictably. She's betrayed her nature. Remind her that her starving worm would have eaten her alive. Go to her throne, disrupt the words of her binding and the strength of her brood. To be bound to that place would take me from one jailer to another. I would need time to break my sister's snares. But soon, I will break the hand that wields you.
Savathûn has made her play. The Echo navigation begins. He shares that the version of the Witch Queen's throne we know is no longer the same. He conveys to us that his sister is attempting to steal him from Eris' throne. He can feel it and has no wish to be chained from one warden to another. She acts in earnest, and so she acts predictably. She betrayed her nature. Echo burns with fury. To be bound to that place would take me from one jailer to another. He bids us to stop her if we are strong enough. Yeah, I sadly won't be able to get a lot of things done. Like, which sucks because like I usually get stuff done before reset or before the next expansion, but I won't be able to get as much done as I want. Like, besides the season pass set...
Guardian, the Witch Queen reaches into my throne and seeks to excise the Echo from it. Make haste and infiltrate her court.
My sister's spellcraft will choke this nascent cyst if you do not intervene. She wishes to free me, not only from you, but from this world.
Like, I won't be able to get the earnable Ghost, Sparrow, and ship sets, all of it, from the episodes, sadly. Like, all the ghosts are behind, like, one's behind chance. One ghost is behind chance, one ghost is doing all the researches, and the other ghost is getting all the boons from the nether. Which involves certain secrets. And that's a pain. And then I got the two of the sparrows, I think. And then the third sparrow is locked behind the story of this. And then the ships, one's involving grinding and again RNG to drop the samples. And then I had to do the Azog quest echoes to get it on expert. And then the final research also for the what's it called? For the Revenant Ghost I would have to do that Azog quest on expert. And then the other ship involves doing Kel's Vengeance, which is the Skull Lost in the Tomb of Elders. And that is hard. Like, you have to know what you're doing to beat that, to get the ship, which is reminiscent of a Destiny 1 ship that you get from doing Skull Lost in the Prison of Elders. I'll try to, if I can do it, I'm going to do the Rite of 9 stuff. Or not the Rite of 9 stuff, but the 9 stuff. After this. Or in the middle of this. Which is really just me talking to the emissary and talking to,
Savathûn's brood conducts a
seeing
similar
certain
ritual
cutscenes.
to the one we use to bind Oryx.
She summons me through the discovery of poison progeny to an altar in my image.
The Temple of the Navigator. Savathûn formed that place to honor her brother who fell. You have your heading, Guardian. We do not have much time.
That's a double version of that. Also, as you can tell, I have now pre-ordered Edge of Fate. I have the stuff on right now. I have the Star Wars skins on. If I have at least an hour and this takes an hour, that's fine by me. I want to at least get the 9, or I want to at least get the main story done. If I don't get the 9 stuff done, then I'll just link a video. The last part is probably going to be that final mission. That final mission for the
of reality. Open it, and will yourself closer to our goal. Hurry. The Witch Queen's claws are taking hold.
Yes. Embrace my power, those knights. They were not taken by this Oryx, but within them I sense my will. Challenge them and die.
Yeah, I'm missing. Where's the sword? Hopefully I get a new sword. I do, okay. It sucks that I won't be able to do this on
Guardian,
quest.
my binding is being tested. You must move quickly.
God. That one fell. I might be stuck. Which is dumb, but you know. Because he fell all the way down there, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. There we go. Ooh. That was dumb. That happened. Trying to finish this. I haven't gotten any pop-ups yet, so that's a good sign.
This one must die to break the ritual. Now, Guardian, hurry!
If I can... Seriously? I literally could not float for some reason. It wasn't letting me float. And I think I lost the sword because the sword's now stuck down there. I believe it's me.
It is done. Oryx's presence is contained, secure once more. It appears the progeny he spoke of was no other than Malak. It has been some time since that name was spoken. Recover it, so that we may learn its secrets.
Is it?
Tisk,
Okay.
tisk. You're always meddling in other people's affairs. Normally, I admire that type of gumption. It's why we get along. But stealing my son's head? This is below you. This time, you've crossed a line.
This time?
I warned you. I even tried to do this the nice way and leave your brand new throne intact. No more of that. Enjoy every hive in the vicinity descending on you. I hope you have an escape.
Wait, when was Malak her son? I completely forgot. Also, they
A
clearly...
nephew of Oryx, son to Savathûn. He was partially taken. Perhaps we can procure a panacea for Sloane from this. Malik was one of the only taken to retain their will. They were a unique being, now reduced to an, albeit powerful, artifact.
I think she forgot that it's pronounced Malak, not Malik. Also, that wasn't too hard. I should have all the shards, I think.
Sloane is waiting for you, Guardian. Though we have the hilt, we still lack a shard. And so none but a taken hand will serve to reforge Willbreaker. And she is not completely taken. She will need your help. Our help.
So the plan is, later this week is the start Edge of Fate. But we'll see. Mainly not do it on the reset because, I don't think the servers are gonna be up completely due to, you know, busyness. Also, grinding out to make potions is a pain in the ass, by the way. To make enough to do all the quests. These are also to unlock the Azara quest, you actually had to do like different secret stuff to get to unlock it. So sadly, I won't be able to do that. I'll have to get those Azara quests when it's added to the Azara locators.
gentle. Guardian, destroy the Taken!
I don't think I'm trying. There's some that are taking their time to get in my view. Okay, I'm still not done. Ooh. Hey, yo. If I still have time after this, I will probably grind as much as I can to get as much of the stuff done as I can. I don't know how long the Fate Saga is gonna go for, but hopefully, I kind of hope it's not as long as the first saga, because the first saga, I think they didn't know it was gonna be a saga for a while, and then they figured it out. So I hope the Fate Saga does have an end, like, not, like, too soon, but, like, hopefully, like, I don't know, 3 years as opposed to 10. I feel like the Fate Saga, either the final fight for the Fate Saga is gonna be the 9. Maybe. And then eventually, we'll get another saga for, like, I feel like the final saga will be Gardener and Widower. Possibly. That's my theory on that.
You have done well. Taken Essentia courses within you, guided by your open hand and your unwavering fist. To rule the Taken energies as sovereign teaches you to better understand their sway and pulse.
And knowing how the Taken power fights your grasp helps you work with it when you have to. Like Eris says, communion. Just one problem left. And he's a big one.
Yes. Savathûn and Xivu no longer bring their rituals to bear. They descend to fighting amongst themselves. My conflict with him is made equal. And so the Echo will soon test me in earnest. He will not be able to resist.
If I had to bet on someone in that fight, it'd be Eris Morn and her high heresy.
I appreciate that. But as things stand, I cannot separate Oryx from his power as an Echo. Thus, we are at an impasse. I may hold him, but I cannot win.
Willbreaker is complete. The wielder only needs mastery of the Taken King's power. Our Guardian has that. We could destroy the Echo right now. For good.
And we would lose much. Means to remove the Taken threat entirely. Forever.
Eris.
Time. Allow me time. Just a little longer. Just because we may destroy it does not mean we must immediately.
All right. But the second it gets out of hand...
I know. I will finish it.
You have a plan of action to move forward with. Despite lingering doubts from the Deputy Commander, you know that Eris is strong and can be trusted. Now your attention must be focused on the Dreadnought.
The Dread congregate to make Oryx's high war theirs. Xivu and Savathûn prowl in the wings, waiting for opportunity. The Echo, even now, struggles for freedom. This will never end, so long as the Echo exists. And I have no desire to spend my life a jailer. Go. Defeat the Dread. Preserve their tools. I have a plan.
The same way for that quest. If anything, if it gets too hard, I'll try to invite someone. Again, so far I haven't seen any, like, pop-ups about maintenance starting soon. So I should be good. So I roughly could have 5 hours remaining, but we'll see.
If I can claim the Dread's power, it may be enough to strike Oryx from the Echo. Go!
Again, if this gets too hard, I will.
I promised I would test you.
You will not triumph. I am your prison.
Everyone's here to throw a party, huh?
Where's Drifter at? If this is what I think it is... Oh shit, this might be what I think it is. Yep. This is what I think it is.
That Wynn, the leader of this bunch of dread, is around here too. Good. I'm not about to get in your way, hero. I can tell you've got murder on the mind. If you beat me to that son of a worm, you fire a couple extra shots for me. Got it? Keep moving.
This is the war. This might be the end, actually. I just realized. It might be near the end. And that is a good thing. If I can finish the story, then hell yeah. Also, that same look.
The resident knife approaches at Oryx's bidding. You must...
Eris! Hey, Guardian! Shoot fast, you hear?
Oh, hey, buddy. And see you get closer. So yeah, this might actually be the final fight. I just realized. Get out of my way.
Oryx is loose upon his throne. You must pursue him, Guardian.
Yep, this is the final. This is the finale. Also to sum up about the dyad or whatever it's called, the exotic quest I won't be able to do.
A whole swarm of Xivu's hive broke through behind you. Keep going. I got him. I'm just saying, don't slow down, hero. Do you know how many hive a squirm is? It's a lot. Wouldn't say no.
Oh, that's not good. Basically, what you just saw there, that thing getting taken, there's a new Taken Master because there was a Taken ritual that happens where you're fighting a knight, and he gets separated into a knight and a Taken knight. And if you kill his knight half, his normal high half, his Taken half becomes fully taken, stronger, and transforms. Okay, I'm not even looking at the things. I'm still doing shit. But yeah, basically there's a new Taken Master.
Hunger. I am
the waiter. Death Charter. First among navigators. And I am free! Ayat!
Oh, that's not good. That's definitely right there. Push it to the limit.
He flees across the entirety of the Dreadnought. These movements have purpose. Does he seek the helm to steer back to Fundament at last? I will not let him.
But how would he get the Fundament? Isn't it destroyed? The Fundament was destroyed by now. Fuck. I'm keeping an eye on Bungie server status right now. And the fact that the game hasn't popped up.
Looks like you're hanging in there. Glad to see it. We're past the point of being careful. Make sure the risks you do take are worth it. Strike first, strike hardest. And see the fight through, Guardian.
Oryx has stopped. And I have not yet seized hold of him. Catch up to him, Guardian, but remain wary. There is very little for him to gain by staying.
Oh, this is not gonna be fun, because now we're in the hard part. I'm in the hard part now, so I'm holding on to my super as much as I can, because I know I need that healing as much as I can get.
We are
this
finished, Guardian. All slates wiped clean. No more old time's sake. You and I, we are not friends. Universe preserved. Witness dead. All that you begged me for, I have given. And it's still not enough for you, is it? All I ask is for you to stay away from my family matters. A simple request.
Yeah, but your family matters involve the Echo, and that's part of the Traveler last I checked. So, yeah. You might have the light, but it doesn't mean we're allies in that sense either.
I sense you there, Eris Morn. Heretic Queen. Will you chain me again?
I can hold you long enough. I reach through my weapon even now.
I do not yield. But I have nowhere left to go.
Damn while since we faced the Shade of Oryx. Hey Oryx, how you doing, buddy? And then there's this bitch. Even though it's not her true form, because we saw her true form earlier. Oh, I'm gonna get this one. Right. One supercharge. I think I missed. No! Damn it! I hate those things. I hate those things so much. God damn it. I had to start over.
We are finished, Guardian.
I don't even miss
All
it.
slates wiped clean. No more old time's sake. You and I, we are not friends.
I'm in a worse state than I was because I don't even have
Universe
special.
preserved. Witness dead. All that you begged me for, I have given. And it's still not enough for you, is it? All I asked was for you to stay away from my family matters. A simple request.
I'm in a worse state. I'm still in a worse state than I was. Okay. Now I'm gonna save my super. The fact that I can hurt her enough in just by fighting. I'm gonna save my super for big knight thing. At least as much as I can. I think I missed it. Right in the head. Oh, that almost killed me.
I sense you there, Eris Morn. Heretic Queen. Will you chain me again?
I can hold you long enough. I reach through my weapon even now.
I do not yield. But I have nowhere left to go.
Okay, I'm in a way better state than I was. I have super early. I forgot if there's 2 or 3 rounds. No, I don't get it in a better spot this time. God damn it. No, no, no! No! What the hell? What am I supposed to do about the Shriekers? They keep spawning! Do I have someone that can help me? Like, seriously, I need someone to help me. Final fight, and this is a pain in the ass. And it's not even Oryx, it's those super streakers. I seriously need help for this. To be fair, I don't have, like, the best weapons for this, but I'm trying. Oh, maybe that... maybe the fusion rifle would... linear fusion rifle would help. We'll see. I now have no ammo. If I fail this one more time, I'm putting up a guardian thing. Get some backup.
We are finished, Guardian. All slates wiped clean. No more old time's sake. You and I, we are not friends. Universe preserved. Witness dead. All that you begged me for, I have given. And it's still not enough for you, is it? All I asked was for you to stay away from my family matters. A simple request.
Since you there, Eris Morn.
That's quick.
Heretic Queen. Will you chain me again?
I can hold you long enough. I reach through my weapon even now.
I do not yield. But I have nowhere left to go.
Okay, this is definitely going a little bit faster. I'm being very cautious right now because of those stupid shriekers. bit, run for a bit, for a bit. Wow, okay. That worked.
Guardian knife. Have you understood the spaces between them? I vowed once to understand, and I have not. And I do not. Every vow I have made is empty.
Nice try. Got you before you could even get to me. Yeah. New territory. New territory. Let's see where it goes. Now what? Okay, you. But how am I fighting you?
I have already failed. As my sisters have become heretics, so too have I. Long ago, Oryx was killed. If I am still Oryx, then I am already dead. And if I am not Oryx, then I do not live. Ayat. That is enough.
Die, you piece of shit.
I had him within my grasp. I was so close. So close. And yet, you are right. We cannot take this risk any longer.
Get out of here.
At least the stars will remember the shape I gave them.
Whew. Okay, switching weapons was the good. Switching weapons was the plan, and that worked
His
out
foundations
better.
were lies, and he was a traitor even to himself. And yet, the edges of this plane are ragged where he stood. A monster. A piteous fool. A brother. Hayat.
I may have not been able to do everything in Heresy, but now I've at least done the main story. Thank God. Main story done. And I am gonna probably be missing a lot of shit. Oryx is dead, and that was one hellish battle. We got a battle with Savathûn, a copy of her, and Xivu Wrath. We dealt with her voice, I guess you could say. Now we wait. to see what's next for Xivu, because I have a feeling I did interrupt Sloan there, but time crunch. I have to get everything done as much as I can. Oh my god. Now, I don't know how I'm going to exactly do Edge of Fate and everything else. I'm going to still do one final part for Final Shape before I complete Edge, or before I, like, in the middle of Edge of Fate, I'm probably going to do that final part of Final Shape. Still going to do that. When it comes to the story, I don't know how I'm going to exactly do it because I don't know how long it is. Same with when we get to Ash and Iron, and then when we get to the other expansions and free stories and stuff like that. Your mastery of taken power, the path of resolve, the path of ambition, and your triumph over the echo of navigation reflect in the polished obsidian of the shaping slab. Conquest fits you, Lightbearer. Do not forget the strength you have gained here. Hey, buddy.
My brother. My brother. Dead. May all that you desire ever be stolen from your grasp. And if the cold and unfeeling universe does not see to it, then I certainly will. Goodbye, traveler's pet. Don't wait up.
Savathûn's pissed. Savathûn is pissed. So yeah, next time we mess with Savathûn, or yeah, we have to tread lightly now. We definitely have to tread lightly now. Savathûn is not happy. Renegades. And then whoever is after Renegades. You have to tread lightly now in a throne world. Just looking around to see if there's any hidden dialogue stuff, like usual with the Drifter. Doesn't seem like that way. I'm surprised Eris had nothing to say at the end there. Like, you don't talk to her. Oh my god, though. That was something. That was a fight. Now I got that. I wonder what you... I'm guessing that's a ghost. Or not ghost, a spare... No, emblem. Jeez. God, I would have had... Jesus Christ. I would have had to do all this. For that... Actually... never mind. Interesting that I didn't somehow haven't completed that. Is that a transmat? Interesting that a transmat's behind that. Expert difficulty. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, I'm not even going to be able to get any of the moments of triumphs done. Come on. That sucks. No, so no sparrow, no samurai looking ghost. I almost have the, damn it, I almost have the ghost though. That's a bummer. And then, yeah, I won't be able to get any of these emblems. I definitely won't be, because I didn't touch Rite of the Nine at all, and I kind of wish I did now. I don't know when I'll actually use these, because I now won't have the full set, because the ghost is behind the nether. And then everything else is hidden behind a bunch of grinding. The tonics, which, if you really have to get all the tonics, that's bullshit. That's really dumb. And then these are RNG. Same with the ghost. The ghost is apparently RNG. And then the organic specimen is behind the exotic quest. But yeah, that's it for the Heresy story. So, next, we're gonna go to the Rite of the Nine. Which I have I think the little notification I had is gone, which sucks, because she had something to say, I'm pretty sure. If anything, I'll switch and check each character. I'll check each character to see if that notification pops up. Because again, it's been an hour, and there still hasn't been a maintenance notice. In-game at least. But I showed the first cutscene, I think, already. Let's investigate all these cutscenes. That was something. Also, that's kind of cool. You actually see Oryx's body over there. You see Prophecy over there, and then you see the tower from the other one over there. And they actually do use the full Oryx body model, instead of just like his hands and head sticking up.
Your mind is finally open. Calibrated. Your mind, my mind, cracked The shell hardens, smothered, fossilized. I need autonomy. The Nine's challenge has been met. Our message reaches out, yet is swept by unseen currents. We will call out once more. Until then, make known your value, so divided gods may wield you in time.
Very curious how Orin plans on doing anything without a ghost. Unless she has her own powers somehow. I don't know if these are all the cutscenes. If they are, then yeah. And that's good. They're all the cutscenes, and I can show them all off. And you can climb that tower, but I can't. There's no point in me climbing that tower because I don't have any things from the other dungeons. I didn't clear the dungeons. What will probably happen is that I will log in after a reset if I can get in the game. And like a spore, but I won't like do the story. Oh, hold on, I'm doing that.
I see your fighting spirit.
The emissary beckons you closer. Lightbearer. Your achievements. I think this is it. Merits a challenge worthy of your abilities. The Nine present you with a test. Complete all the trials of the Rite of the Nine in a single run of the Earth. Temper your blade in the flames of adversity and the ashes, and from the ashes rise triumphant.
Such a fleeting thing.
That's cool. I wish I knew about this sooner, because I would definitely have spammed the shit out of it if I knew. I would have grabbed as... I really hope they add this back at some point. I won't be able to get these, sadly. Because I would have spammed the shit out of it just to get all the stuff from all the sparrows, all the ghosts, and whatever you get from it. Oh my god. Seriously, I don't have enough? Also, hopefully, more vault space, please. Hopefully more vault space. Ooh, I think I have the ship for this. Let's take a trip. Oh, there. So this is this one. Imagine they keep Rite of the Nine, and I'm just freaking... I doubt they will. But it would have been cool if they kept it. They actually made a whole model for him. Because I'm pretty sure his body's way more buried in the actual dungeon. Oh, wait! Oh, I know. I just remembered something. I just remembered this. Good thing I freaking remembered this. Because this is a thing. Where am I? Hey, buddy. The random rolled weapons here. What is this? You are creepy. Oh, this is just another.
Endings mark new beginnings.
Okay, hey, it's the horse. Is there here too? I don't have enough manifold. It's funny because I think there's a second account I have that has adept weapon. It sucks that I won't be able to get any of this, but that's cool that I managed to actually get here. Let's see, how much time do I got? I have 4 hours. Let's see. Backlog. Major research. Go do that. So that's all the stuff I could show from Ride the 9 since I haven't done the dungeons. But that's cool that I was able to go to that reward room, but I won't be able to get any of the shinies and stuff like I did during... Since they were very dungeon focused and I don't do dungeons often. Even if I did one encounter on them. I could have done that, but I didn't. Because, unlike Into the Light where I actually did that. Which I should have just... I might just rename that to a different part of, wherever season that was a part of. So, I'm just gonna go, you know what, I'm gonna try to stay, I'll see how long I can stay live for. I didn't suspect to complete this as much as I did. So, I'm gonna stay live as much as I can and try to grind as much as I can. Of getting, like, if I can at least get one ghost, if I can even get one ghost from any of the seasons, I'll be happy. Because making those potions is a pain. I at least completed the story. I'm happy with that.
If there's anything I can do to help with your tonic research, just say the word. I'd like to make up for lost time.
Freeing Eris was plenty. She's our responsibility now. The apothecary would like to know if you're here to arrest her, too?
No. No, I'm not. We're going to do everything we can to bring her back to her people. Well, I am a bureaucrat.
She thought you were some kind of Kell.
If This will go more smoothly without Vanguard oversight. I won't interfere. Guardian? Ido? As you were.
Okay, that was kind of funny. I guess if I can finish this research, I'll look up all the dialogue for the research and just post them. But I'm curious about the apothecary. I'm guessing she eventually is willing to leave. So. Also, Destiny, or not Destiny, freaking Genshin-wise. I have time, so I'll probably do a story quest in the coming week or two. Then there's, let's see, before the next update, I mean. And then literally also today, at 6 o'clock, did not realize this, a lot of shit comes out today. I pre-ordered Eden Zero. I got the early access for it. And that officially comes out today. Edge of Fate comes out today, and then you have 2.1. ZZZ 2.1 comes out today. Like, holy shit. A lot of shit comes out today. If you really have to get all 75, I think is how many there are. That's a pain in the ass. Also, yeah, I won't be able to complete the story of the previous episodes on the other characters, it seems. Which is fine, because I think now it's universal in terms of how that thing works. That veteran stuff works. Seriously? I seriously, if it's all the ones I already have, I'm gonna be mad. Seriously? None of that got these. Where are these ones? I'm wasting I wasted resources just to not uncover any. That's stupid. What the hell are these ones then? I wasted so many resources there trying to get the 61. That's another thing. It's so random when, like, how many potions do you have to make to get the new potions? Like, I don't get it, and it's annoying that it's random. Or not even random. It's like, it's so stupid. Having to unlock quests this way is honestly really dumb. I had to get 61 freaking tonics to get these unlocked. I had to get this unlocked, and then these unlocked, and then there's the shell. So dumb. Okay, so the rest of this is just gonna be me grinding until maintenance hits, or just me doing random stuff, so... Let's see here. And by random stuff, I mean trying to get the things I've been trying to get, meaning... If I can get the organic samples, or if I can get the rest of the samples that I need for echoes, I will get help and try to do this quest. Oh, an expert, so I can get the organic sample and get the ship. Kills, vengeance, I don't know, because that seems like a pain in the ass that you try to get people for. And then there's the other one, the one I'm currently doing. I have to try to get enough materials again to make potions, as many potions as possible, and try to get a new recipe out of something that is a pain in the ass. And then I may do the nether to try to get the boons I'm missing, as well as maybe try to get the startup. I'll figure something out with the Azara quest. But first things first, I want to do a run real quick of... I may also mess with something real fast. Okay. I'm gonna do a run of this, and then I'm gonna throw myself in the Tomb of Elders. Either Tomb of Elders or the Nether, or I'm gonna do Tomb of Elders first, then the Nether, and go from there. And see where I am after everything. Because holy shit. Maybe I got the story done, but trying to get everything else done, not easy. So a mix of episode things here in the end. This character hasn't finished Echoes, so expect dialogue from the past.
Sandresh thinks we cannot stop her plans for the Radiolaria. Ha! Well, she is wrong.
I think this character just got to the part where we met Maya with Echo.
House Dusk. Scavengers. Remove them, Guardian.
Now, I don't know... One sec. Did my other teammate literally just left? Is it literally just me? Oh no, I got teammates. Okay, good. So I have to look for a specific enemy called something Demolisher. I have to kill that.
Gather fallen data to bring down
That thing
barrier.
has a chance of dropping either a beacon or the ghost. If it drops the beacon, I go to Nessus and then fight 3 of them, and they have a chance of dropping the ghost. Mind you, chance. It's always a chance. It's not necessarily guaranteed, which is the dumbest shit ever. That it's RNG. If I can at least get that. If I can get one of the ghosts, I'll be happy. It would have been nice to get the Heresy one, because then I would complete that set. Also, they have a chance of dropping the samples in it. I need a crimson and an emerald purple sample. And if I get that, that also helps me towards the goal of getting the ship. If I don't, after the runs I mentioned of like one of this, one of Tomb, and then one of the Nether, if I don't get all the stuff, if I don't get any closer, I will just end stream and do it off stream as much as I can. I think I know where the Demolisher spawns in this map. Also, I think the samples have a random chance of spawning anyway. When you pick them up on those, like, circle things. I meant to do this like earlier last week, but hadn't happened because I needed the rest after peace stuff.
mobilizing on your position.
Ow. Hit you! Hit you!
There's more to the conductor than the Maya Sundaresh and Lakshmi that we know. We have no way yet of measuring the influence of the Vex and the echo she holds. But I'd suggest bracing for the worst.
Yeah, the simulated demolish. Kill that thing and we got it. Possible. Ow. It has a chance of dropping from the chest, which is again dumb. It has to drop from the chest, which is stupid because you won't know it till you complete the thing if you actually got it. Hello, Goblin. I have completed Heresy. I'm just doing some extra stuff before the maintenance hits.
released the Vex Hydra. Please continue your path of destruction.
Now we know why the flow of radiolaria was diverted. Maya is using it to search the Vex simulation network.
Yes, doing so requires a substrate. A medium in which the simulations may take root.
And she's using it to peer into other timelines.
When I constructed the sundial, I did so at great personal risk. Using radiolaria in such quantities must reduce that risk.
It wasn't just personal risk, Osiris.
Well, no. But that is beside the point.
Okay. I had to take a little break there. I hope they add a feature to stream a Discord voice call at some point. Also, I may have a random game that I could stream at some point. And that's, what's it called? Make a break. I started playing that, so I could always stream that. Okay, so this is the beacon I was talking about. The only thing is if there's people in this area, then I have a chance. If not, then this is not gonna end well. Because those bosses are a pain to kill. And these also have a chance to drop the rare samples I need. If I can get those, that will help. Now, the only question is, will there be people in the area? If not, then I might be in trouble. I might have to get some help. So there's people in the area. But they're on the opposite end of where I need them to be. I'll wait for them to finish that, and then hopefully they hop over to me. Oh, this person did.
Ha! That's right. No spire for you today.
You're so destructive. Calculating infrastructure integrity to account for the damage you caused.
Good. Because these guys do retreat, that's why I need help with them. I got the green one. Someone has another one. I don't know if anyone got the shell. But that's how that beacon works. But I didn't get the shell from that. I think even if you don't have a beacon and someone spawns it, you can still get it. But I think you have to reload the area now, since it's recharging. I will turn this in though. Now I just need, if I can get this last one, then I will do the Azak mission on Expert. Which now makes me want to just, focus on this now instead of doing the other things, but we'll see. I guess an organic specimen goes next to those raptor-looking things. Again, the plan is to do this until there it is. What time is it? So it's gonna happen at 9, it looks like. So I have 15 minutes. So the best course of action is to try to do another. It sucks that I won't be able to fully complete this thing. Because my guess, this would look all cool with all completed. Which that means I'm going to have to look for videos of what the helm completely looks like once you have everything in it. Oh. They just kicked. Oh no. Ah, damn it. There it goes. So, also, I might as well say my piece here before I end stream. I'm happy I got everything, or got the story done at least. Now, my guess, Azog Quest is going to get thrown into the rotator. The Battlegrounds will probably get thrown into the Battleground playlist. Let's see, what else? I don't think the arenas are going, they're going to, Rider 9's probably going away. The arenas are going away, sadly. The shotgun, so the Dyad, Shotgun, and Echo's Zod quests are probably going to get thrown into the rotator. Zod missions. I don't know what else they'll probably keep. But yeah, that sucks that I won't be able to complete. Getting the 3 ghosts that I'm missing. The other ship and the other 2 ships I'm missing. I have all the sparrows, but that's it. I wish the grind for the items wasn't this bad, because last time it wasn't this bad. But hopefully with Ash, it sounds like Ash and Iron is permanent. All the stuff they're gonna add from now on is gonna be permanent, like Ash and Iron, and then whatever the second part of Renegades is gonna be permanent. So, hopefully no FOMO shit. Hopefully, I hope they figure out something that completely stop FOMO. Like, of course the season, like the reward passes are going to be FOMO depending on what's on them. We don't know what's going to be on them. But everything else, I think, is going to be relatively not FOMO, since they're part of the expansion and not a season or episode. All in all, my thoughts. Echoes was what felt like a season, but I did like the story of it, and it built more onto Saint and Osiris. And now we know Maya Sundaresh still has the Echo, so we're gonna have to deal with that at some point, whenever she returns. And she has her own Vex now, which I'm curious if the Vex on Nessus will still be her Vex. Failsafe. Being in the helm is really cool. The helm being crashed is interesting, and I'm curious what they're gonna do about. I'm curious what's gonna happen to the helm in the when the servers go back up. Will it still be getting repaired? And like, what happens to Failsafe now? Or at least that version of Failsafe. The story, the fact that they continued a story from Season of the Plunder is interesting. With what happened with Mithrax. And he, and Aramis having the second Echo is interesting, and she's going back, either she's going to try to restore Reese, or going to try to find new Reese. Don't know if we'll ever see her again. So, and then there's Heresy. Or Revenant could have been better if it was long, if they, you know, did it better. But I understand why they couldn't. So, or they tried to experiment, didn't really work. And then there's Echoes. I did like the story of Revenant. If they actually like spaced it out, if it was spaced out properly, then certain decisions would have made more sense. Some of it felt a little too fast-paced. Mainly because they were experimenting. Heresy being a mix of both benefited. At least, I think. At least, that's how I did it. In terms of, like, the first mission being the longest, and then the second third mission being the shortest ones. With some other stuff sprinkled in. I like that. And then they did the Ride of the Nine stuff. And then all the other 9 stuff that they had, so... I like that. Completed Oryx's story. Savathûn's pissed. Xivu Rat's more pissed. Just had to deal with both of them. Eris has a throne world. Drifter almost went off the deep end. And I'm curious of... what's gonna happen with Eris now. Technically, her story is never concluded because Xivu Rat and Savathûn are still around. Once we deal with them. Also, I found it weird. Eris being part of Heresy made sense. Xivu Rat, whenever we deal with her, Keitel will be involved. But I felt it weird that Keitel wasn't involved in Heresy at all. Like, I get it, she wouldn't really have a role. But Ikora didn't really have a role that much in Echoes. Mainly I'm trying to make up this, like, why didn't they have each Vanguard in each episode? We had Ikora in Echoes. We had Crow in Revenant. Where was Zavala in Heresy? I feel like Zavala should have been in Heresy, especially since we had Sloane in it. Because last time Sloane was involved, he was. Even if briefly. And yes, they would have had to get, Keith David back for that, but I don't think he would mind. Plus, even though Ikora is going to be, again, the focal point, or not focal point, but she's going to be an important character in Edge of Fate, I still think they should have, what's it called? I hope we hear from Zavala again, because yes, they would have to get Keith David back, but he is glad to be voicing Zavala. So I want to hear more. I want to hear more of his performance as Zavala, more than just final shape. So I hope we do see that eventually. I hope Crow becomes an Ender at some point too. Instead of him just standing sideways in where Amanda was. Which is weird. What else? I didn't mind Oryx's voice again. I didn't really mind it. I don't know why people were harped up on that. It was a younger Oryx too, so him having a different voice actually made sense. Plus, his voice like changed tone as he talked in Taken King. So that's another thing. So, and that was the first Echo we actually destroyed. We actually destroyed that Echo, which I'm surprised. That's the only one we couldn't get, which is interesting. And Savathûn, we had to tread lightly there. Also, that's cool that they updated Eris's model on the moon to have her eyes showing. Like, she now has her blindfold finally fully taken off, and we can now fully see her eyes. So, what else? As long as they don't, with Renegades, as long as they don't too get involved with Star Wars stuff, then I don't mind the crossover stuff. I am curious how the lightsaber weapons are gonna work. It's gonna be a sword, obviously, but is it gonna be a secondary or is it gonna be a heavy? And it was green in the trailer, so I'm curious if there's gonna be different colored ones based on element. Like purple, void, strand green, dark blue, Stasis, light blue, arc, orange, solar, or red for solar. And then they Bungie teased a new darkness subclass at some point. They said we need to balance the dark and the light. We only have 2 darkness subclasses and 3 light subclasses. So, are we going to get that third one? And what color is it going to be? And what is it going to be? Because it could be yellow, it could be dark red, it could be mainly those two. Because the one shader kind of teased it too, of it being like that yellow and black. Kind of like how the Witness's attacks work. So it could be that, and the Tormentors and Rolk. So could be something like that. So we'll have to see. Please, though, please. Add that to Prismatic, too. I'm curious. Like, also Vault space, hopefully that increases again. I hope they figure out some way to properly vault stuff. Because my vault space is getting way too filled. Mainly, that's my own fault, but half the shit you can't earn anymore, so I might as well keep it in the vault as a novelty. So we'll see. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm excited for Edge of Fate. Again, I probably won't stream it till later this week when the servers are in a better condition. Because I know for a fact they're not going to work on day 1. Or day 2, probably. Let's see what else is there to mention. Genshin didn't really have any big story events this time because they focused on the new game mode and new permanent in-game, and as well as the story. So, if anything, this week or next week, I will do another character story, probably Arlecchino's. And then there's the possibility I might actually do a random game, like do Mecha Break or Star Rail or ZZ, because ZZ has 2.1 coming out today. Then there's Honkai Star Rail that I got Fine on, so I might want to showcase Fine on, and Archer, because they're doing the Fate collab, which quickly mentioning my opinion on the Fate collab. It sucks that they have to wait until the next version to properly mix the voices, to put the Japanese voices of Archer and Saber onto the English. And then that we have to wait for, or that part of the story is actually fully muted because it's in silent film style due to Mr. Rekka, which is honestly kind of dumb. So hopefully this doesn't damper the Fate collab too much, in terms of I hope they do more collabs in the future, whether it's with Fate again or another. And my guess is why they did Fate is because they're working with the studio that did Fate, that did the Fate anime. They're working with that studio to make the Genshin anime. Maybe. Also, we need to get a Star Rail and ZZ anime at this point. Maybe Star Rail. That one's more like an anime than anything. This was Fine on. It's like, Jesus Christ. Archer's busted, if you build him correctly. Saber's still good to use. Again, I have Fine on, and he's busted if you build him correctly. So, also, wish me luck on my future polls, I guess, for Genshin, because I still need to do Moika. I'm gonna try for Moika. If I don't get Moika, save for whoever's in the reruns in the next update of Genshin. And then there's guess wish me luck in 2.1 with ZZ, because in ZZ I'm going to try for Alice. Also, I just realized for a random game, if I go through Twitch Studio, I could stream Nikke. I do have Goddess of Victory Nikke. I could do it. It would be funny. Same with as a random game. I'm not gonna do any playthrough of that. Same with using Twitch Studio, I could do Pokemon Infinite Fusions, Ankai Impact to show that off. But yeah, that's about it. So that has been episode Heresy and a little bit extra. Edge of Fate. Oh yeah, and a bit of rain the 9. So Edge of Fate is right around the corner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I wasn't able to do everything I usually do. That was on me. I got the main stuff done though. And I'll link in the description of videos that like cover the Azar quest if I don't do it on stream in the rotator. And then all this like extra bits I missed. Like all the researches, like all the dialogue from the researches with Ido. And then maybe what the helm looks like when it's fully decorated. I think that's it. And then maybe a video of the Skull Loss Kale's Vengeance. Imagine they keep that. That would be something if they actually kept that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. If you enjoy my content, make sure to hit that follow button and the bell to make, or the notification button to make sure you catch me when I go live. If you miss my streams, my YouTube VOD channel is linked below. And if you join my content on there, make sure to hit the subscribe, like, and the bell to know when my VODs go live after my streams. I had to do a little editing to them, so they go live a little later. This one will probably, depending on how long it takes, it will go live on today. Same day I'm streaming. Thank you guys, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.